This is all about the solar power. Then go for the industry fishing. We'll go for the next industry, that is fishing, right? Pradhan Mantri Matsya Kisan, Pradhan Mantri, okay, PM Pradhan Mantri Matsya Kisan Samriddhi Sahayojana, Samriddhi Sahayojana. PMMKSSY. This is related to your fishing. That means which revolution? White. How many types of revolution you have? India has confronted till now. What are the first four? White revolution. Who was the pioneer of white revolution? Qureshi. Okay. This particularly blue revolution comes under fishing. Blue revolution. Pioneer company is Amul that makes that one. Okay. Amul is running in which kind of structure? Cooperative federalism. It's a very good thing. Okay. Okay. You see, in civil service, what I believe that one still, one who is having capability of joining the dots is having the immense potential. This cooperative federalism concept has an different or another, tool for the government to encourage the women empowerment. Right? The first started in the western pocket of India. Remember this one, cooperative federalism concept. It's a very vital tool. Okay, so Pradhan Mantri Matsya Yojana. Okay, this scheme comes under Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampad. This scheme comes under Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampad. Please underline that one, Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampad. Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampad. Okay. This is the, Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampad was the first, suppose in asking an interview and anything else, first, remember that one, this is the first inception. Then from this, your other schemes have started. This is the main scheme. Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampad. Then the Blue Revolution, your fishery, and this is particularly has played a very pivotal, emerging components of a Blue Revolution, fishing. And first, it is your Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampad Yojana. Please make your concept clear for this one. Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampad. Then it is related this one. Next, right. The key features, subheading, key features. There is a sum total investment. There is a sum total investment of rupees 6,000 crore. Sum total investment of rupees 6,000 crore. Please underline 6,000 crore for financial year. 2023-24 to 2029-30. Sorry, 2026-27. Plus 6,000 crore. That is financial year. Okay, 2023 23, 24 to 2026, 27. Okay, 6,000 crore. Then this scheme is basically run by public-private partnership, joint venture. This scheme is run by public-private partnership is underlined, public-private partnership on 50-50% basis. On 50-50% basis. It has to be very clear. It is not 49-51 or 60-40, right? Okay, 50-50 basis. Okay, key features we are writing. This scheme targets mainly fishers, fish farmers, fishers, fish farmers, fish vendors, micro and small enterprises, cooperatives, SSG, self-help group, etc. Then now small heading, that is objectives of this scheme. To improve a value chain, number one, to improve value chain efficiency, please underline value chain efficiency. Value chain efficiency. Value chain efficiency. Second, value chain efficiency, इसमें लिख लो, and ensure quality fish and availability of quality fish. Second, create a digital platform that covers 40 lakh micro and small fisheries enterprises. Micro and small fisheries enterprises. This provides an institutional credit access for 6.4 lakh micro enterprises, 6.4 lakh micro enterprises, and 5.5K and 5.5K, that means 5,500 cooperatives. इस स्कीम्स का सबसे खासियत क्या है लिखो, what is the most attracting part? This scheme envisages from subsidy base underline करो, subsidy base to performance based incentives, from subsidy base to performance based incentives. Who can make me understood? Who can convince me this fourth point? What is this? You can see I'm giving a clue. Now, Government of India is taking such kind of steps in every schemes.
The more number of production of fishes, rating will be there. So like this state is producing more number of fishes compared to other states, so they will be giving it like incentives with some routes to existing subsidy. States like we take Andhra Pradesh is producing more fishery now.
Yeah. Then.
So like this state is contributing somewhat more than other states in this field. So they will be giving like this state is like contributing more and the state is contributing less. So the state which is contributing more will be given some incentives to boost other states to maintain competence between states and states. So this performance incentive have been, I think.
Okay, nice. Yes, let's have a small debate about this one. Yeah.
So, for example, you can take loan also. There are phases like number one, phase one, like 1 line and second. So, if they are only able to repay back the loan for next 12 years, then only they will get the another loan, so which is a performance. So, it's just not like the government is really going to give the subsidies. They're going to check up that if they are able to pay back. So in the same case, maybe the subsidy basis, that's government is not going to provide subsidies maybe for the raw material for the transportation, but it will look up to the performance, how much the production the particular vendor has done. Then only they will be able to provide the monetary benefits.
Okay. Yes, Ritu.
Mainly it's all about efficiency.
Yeah, please go on. Your flight has took off well, but now it is just roaming there.
सब्सिडी स्टेट अगर सब्सिडी ले रहा है तो उसको परफॉर्मेंस की एफिशिएंसी ज्यादा होनी चाहिए, मतलब
Like?
कि वो फिशेस की क्वालिटी और जो फिशर्स हैं
Very intelligent. Put the all parameters, but yeah, Sitan.
Oh, it's maybe I can supplement because it's basically the same idea, but I can supplement like the more you produce, the more you can get access to the subsidy or.
Harish, you want to add on something? Yeah. Yes.
Like if I'm a producer of fishing, producing fisher. So like for like there will be phases also to fish to grow. First I'll be getting subsidies like normal. I'm telling us the normal knowledge. So like they will be seeing like the growth of fish, like how good we are contributing to the growth of fish. But according to the price will be fixed finally. So first they will be giving subsidies. By seeing the growth and your development, they will be giving extra money like okay, he's doing very well in his production of fishes, so we can give him more in like.
Yeah. Okay. Good. See, one thing I have to say this one: subsidy based to performance based. See what happened. If you go to the past history, okay, the previous governments, they're giving subsidies on the request, where the subsidy part is much misutilized. To check this, that means to check this means those kind of data you could very easy, like what happened in Punjab and Haryana, in mostly Haryana and Western UP now. Motor chal raha hai to pani chal raha hai because electricity subsidized is. This is to check the national wastage. Okay, and improve the actual efficiency when it is seen in fishery case. The actual efficiency is that when there is a demand of the product in the market, of course that enhances your sell. Got it? Okay, to check the wastage only. And of course in the market, see everything there is there is a demand of the particular product. Of course that demand means good quality. Okay. जितने भी सब आंसर दिए, you have touched the periphery, but the good explanation you got from Horace. Means I mean, he was touched it. Okay, good. Class में एक चीज याद रखो, means remember one thing, always do participate, make a small group, like in our time we used to make groups so that you can have an discussions about the topics, you can exchange your ideas within you, make a group study about that one. It will help you and boost your preparation also. I will just suggest everywhere. Next, let go. That one. To promote sustainability and ease of doing business. Promote sustainability and ease of doing business. Promote sustainability and ease of doing business. Last one. Provide insurance coverage against losses. Okay, comma, including crops, their crops also. Who can explain me this one? Last one.
Crops. Like fishes will have not only these feeds, they'll be eating few like organic things also, like what plankton will that we can be grown separately and can be feed to that. In fisheries mostly they will use substitutes to for their growth, it will enhance. So there will be individual thing as of like I have few friends who is big into that. So I think.
Good. What's your background? I mean, you're graduate in
ECA, BTech graduate.
Good. Got it? Everyone got it? That kind of, generally fish, those fish for development of the fish, that to nurture them, there are basically some kind of, phytoplanktons or those are generally good. Fish favorite food is your phytoplankton. Since we all know that the major fishing hub in the world, because of they are making a hub because of this phytoplankton. Fishing hub. Can anyone name one fishing hub, major fishing hub in the world? In the world, I say.
Which region?
You said it in North America.
Basically, we consider the hot and cold current.
Yeah, that's what name the name.
India, Peru we can say.
The Peru is downside.
No, during reverse or
Peru never an hub.
Near Japan side also there's one.
Yes, Japan coast.
Near Mexico.
During reverse oscillation.
You heard it. You heard it. And one she said it as Ritu said it, na? Japan coast. Who said it? Palak said it. This is the important 3 fishing grounds in the world. Hub, fishing hub, where the cold current and the warm current mix up.
During reverse oscillation also.
See, off-filling is something different. Peru coast is something different. See, basically, हम लोग का घर के साइड में नहीं मिल रहा है मछली. You cannot say that one. I said it hub, where the mixing of cold current and the warm current, and warm currents generally bring your phytoplankton. Often, Peru coast is something different. I mean, if I make the Peru coast, that means Peru coast, then your off-filling mechanism is here happens. This is. Okay, Dogger Bank and Grand Bank, and this your Japan coast. I do not want to go in detail. There are I can ask more than 20 questions over this one. No. Palak, don't afraid. Let me complete this one. I have so many things to say. Okay. Now it is complete. Just 1 second. Your last one, that one, against dropsies. Okay. So these are the major points we have covered. Impact, just a small heading, impact. It can create 7 lakh employment opportunities. It can create 7 lakhs employment opportunities. Second, it can enhance incomes. It can enhance incomes in the facing communities as well. Enhance the income of the facing communities as well. It can enrich the quality and safety standards in the facing markets. It can enrich the quality and safety standards. Quality, please underline quality and safety standards in the domestic fish market. The domestic fish market. Then next, public transport. Next, public transport. PM E-bus Seva scheme. PM E-bus Seva scheme. CHME. E-bus. This is comes under your public transport. Public transport. Do you think that, just let's discuss about that one. Do you think that it is the need of the hour, the country like India, to make this one e-Seva bus? What is your opinion? Yes. Tell me your, yeah.
Actually, in India, as we compare since COVID, the number of individual vehicles have been increased, like private vehicles. So the emission has been increased. So we need public transport, like as to reduce the usage of like Delhi. If we consider Delhi,
Yeah.
here it is most important thing to have public transport, the main thing. And many issues in this public transport, so that is the reason why people are opting private, like personal vehicles. Reduce dependence on fossil fuels.
Okay, good. Can anyone give the example from where India has, which country India makes, and take an example of this one? Let me know the continent first.
Is it Germany?
Continent? Yeah, good. It's Europe. There is a small country that is, that is Luxembourg. You heard it? Luxembourg. India took the examples. During the COVID, Luxembourg was an great example globally by maintaining all such. Remember, just for your knowledge only. Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a very tiny country. Okay, very small country that in your Germany and France in between that one. Right? अगले बार आऊंगा तो I will tell you so many things how to utilize multifarious using the atlas, how it uses, how we can use in a multi-dimensional way. Okay, next slide. This PM E-Vasabha scheme, under this scheme, 10,000 e-buses, 10,000 e-buses will be deployed. 10,000 e-buses was deployed across the country. This scheme gives a push. This scheme gives a push to the slow adoption of e-business in public transport. Then what are the orientation? Sorry, what is operation? What are the operations? What are the operation under the scheme? Under this scheme, the city bus will run. The city bus will run on PPP model. That means public-private partnership model. PPP model. PPP. That is public-private partnership. PPP model. That is in any corner of the cities. PPP model. Second, this scheme supports operation for the 10 years. In the respective states are responsible. Next, the respective states are responsible for their bus operation. The respective states are responsible for their bus operation in their cities, in their cities. That means, I just want to discuss why. Because suppose Madhya Pradesh, if I took, Madhya Pradesh cannot blame your central government that I have made the huge loss because of this scheme. So it is very clear. Okay, and this scheme comes under again concurrent list. They cannot tell the central government because of this policy we have occurred a huge loss. So that is why the things are very clear from the beginning, right? Fourth point, the central government will support these bus operations by providing subsidies that are specified in the scheme. Yeah.
Basically, for these buses, for the manufacturing of how the contract, it will be like centralized or just state?
I'm coming to that one. Just write it. Funding. Just a small heading, funding. I'll come to you, Pulak, your question. Funding. There is an allocation of 57,600 crore. In this fundings, there is the center has stake of 35%, where state has 65%. Center has stake 35 and state 65. कितना कहा? What I have told, 57,600 crore. Roughly, इसको मैं divide. I'm just segregating this one. 35% center and 65% state. That means roughly it comes around center only can give. It is very clear from this scheme. Center can give only 20,000 crore. Remaining is your state. Yeah, state has more onus. State has more onus than your center. Like say, suppose in Tamil Nadu. I'm taking a state example, Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu has, got a massive, it has got a huge transport system. So government cannot interfere in all such activities. You take your own responsibility. Right? Suppose I'm taking an example of Sikkim. Some small, tiny Himalayan states. It's less hardly interfere. So to this kind of bottlenecks, So particularly, it is very clear from the beginning that center said that you take your own responsibilities. We have gotten small stake, 35%, remaining you say. Now it is clear. How much schemes you have covered? Four. Okay. Last point of this is note. Just give a note. This scheme covers cities with population. This scheme covers cities with population of 3 lakhs and above. This is the main crunch of this scheme. Oh, you cannot say that one. Suppose Uti is a small, tiny city, it's a hill station city. Uti has hardly, so I mean 1.5 lakhs or more than 1.5 lakh population. If I say, for an example. So in that case, this particularly state government cannot see. Center has got the more n number of list of cities. Okay, but there is an exception. Right? The region like northeastern hilly states, the region like northeastern hilly states, union territories, northeastern hilly states, union territories, okay, and other hilly districts of India and other hilly districts, other hilly states of India has an exception to this. Got my point now? Yes, Palak.
Till tier 4 or 5, this tier 1, 2, 3 cities, this policy will be implemented.
Tier 1, 2, 3.
Tier 1, 2, till 3 it will be implemented because of population, right?
See, exactly it is not that one. Tier 1, 2, 3 is something different you are telling. You are intending towards different. But here, there is a segregation of cities. First thing, it has to be very clear. Government has cleared to the states the minimum to implement such, to avail such facility. One city has minimum population 3 lakhs and above. First. Then there is an exception, like in the northeast. All the 7 cousins, they have got an exception. And like the hilly states, like in Ladakh, like in Jammu Kashmir, like the Himachal, because they are much vulnerable to the earthquake and other things. Okay. In those cases, by considering the terrain difficulties or topographical difficulties, government has provided this. It's clear. Okay. Next. Next, we will go to the banking sector. Right. Right. Heading, broad heading. That is comes under your CSR activities. I'll just write SBI Green Rupee Term Deposit. SBI Green Rupee Term Deposit. That is your SGRTD. You can write SGRTD. This is basically your CSR activity by. This is basically your CSR activity by bank. CSR activity by bank. CSR activity by bank. Right? What is CSR activity? Corporate social responsibility. Okay, corporate social responsibility. Can anyone, Palak, you can give an example of any, I mean, such, see, I will detect everything, I will explain. But can you give an example till now what you have experienced regarding this one? Any examples you can give that one? Any bank who has took this, such kind of steps, CSR activity? Because now RBI has got very clear that any bank, nationalized bank or privatized bank, if you are having an national importance in stock exchange, you have to go for the CSR activities.
For example, the banks have currently basically opened up a digital rupees. So
No, I'm asking the CSR activities.
recycled paper for the printing of this, for the value for that paper which is being used as a money for RBI. Maybe that might
That ATM slips will be
ATM?
slips, the slips will be.
No, CSR activity first I have to clear. CSR means, suppose in nationalized bank, suppose let's say your Bank of Baroda, I'll say. Right? Bank of Baroda is given a facility in, suppose I'm taking in NCR region, Delhi. Bank of Baroda is giving free this counting machines or your say and installing booth to help the customers, to guide the customers. Suppose I'm telling very nearest metro. You see any one metro who is giving that one, entire your their advertisement on the metro that is written as Bank of Baroda, right? What? Because they are contributing, and because of this, they have got the permission from the government to go for such one, to give their art, because they are helping guiding the customers. Or in their, suppose in a tribal area, I'm just giving example. This is a metro I'm telling. Suppose giving a tribal area, Bank of Baroda is ought to open a school. Yeah. And in health facility, mobile service is there. Suppose your remote, remote region access. Suppose I'm telling an, Bank of Baroda in open one. This is bank in your near to your that is one city in Arunachal Pradesh. That is your Buddhist monarchy. What is that one? In Tawang, yeah. That's a, yes, I'm telling. Suppose Bank of Baroda open that one in Tawang, that is in your Arunachal Pradesh. Tawang is in Buddhist monarchy and it is nearly inaccessible. If I say the Tawang is here only, this is your Tawang here, Arunachal Pradesh. This is your Tawang here. Here, what happened? This is Bank of Baroda, right? Bank of Baroda. It is open an ATM center here. So by opening your center there, it open a health facility there. It have access to they can access to the tribal people or Buddhist people, that access to your schools also. Medical means, I mean, health, education, and also nearby market also. So for this, it makes the road infrastructure. It develops, your battery vehicles to new access. That is called your CSR. Yeah, of course, that one. So, basing on that, Bank of Baroda can ask the RBI for subsidies or interest, less interest. Okay. So, see, I always advise students in class that, listening power, see, writing is also impact. But if you understood the concept, it will, you never forget it lifelong through the pictorial examples. Through the pictorial examples. What my point? Okay, the same thing also did by commenced by your Tata Steel. I was working in Tata Steel making Jajpur Kalinga steel plant there. It has changed, historical landscape development there. One tribal districts is now in Golden Park. Landing choppers facilities there. Well connected with your Coromandel and Rajdhani Express. The tribal area, that is, high class road, hospitals, schools, all kind of facilities. And if I looked at 15 years back, it was in the dense forest. Now tourists are coming to there. It's a massive transformation. That is called the CSR responsibility. That India is now slowly incorporating such things in your, in your banking sector and industry sector also. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, of course. No, it's not PPP. No, for public project. It's completely the individual. Tata Steel, if is making in Jajpur, Odisha, it is completely responsible. It is Bank of Baroda, Bank of Baroda. So individually they have been located for that one. Their own responsibility they have to take. Understood? Now please write. This is an initiative This is an initiative of SBI. This is an initiative of SBI that aims to raise money to finance, please underline, to finance environment friendly projects. To raise money for environment friendly projects. Okay, environment friendly projects. This deposit scheme is open to resident individuals, non-individuals, resident individuals, non-individuals, and NRI customers. The green deposit is permitted now. The green deposits permitted on the basis of rupees denomination only. Please underline. Rupees denomination only. Got this one? Okay. Next, there is a fixed tenure. There is a flexibility in tenure. There is a flexibility in tenure. There is a flexibility in tenure for the investors. They are 1 days, 777 days, 222 days. Okay. Jaldi hai kya kuch? Then you all are enjoying, na? After that, only one I will take, then I will sleep. Okay. See, these are all, see, later on. Next point, you will get it understood. Next, there is a premature withdrawals on these benefits. There is premature withdrawals are allowed under the scheme. Withdrawals are allowed under such scheme, and they can withdraw. Okay, suppose Ritu, you are an NRI, you want to invest in such funds. Suppose, let's say, so within that, suppose you are having some exigency. You can withdraw, but provided that it has to be covered at least this days. Means when you cross this one, then you can withdraw. Meaning in between this you can withdraw. In between this you can withdraw. Not before that one. That is a tenure. These are tenures. What I said. These are all the tenures. All tenures. You cannot go for the before that one. Means in between, and not before this one. Right? Not before. Ask them. You have the class? They said it only, sir. They said that we are enjoying. Ek le lu? You have class? उसका ही मन नहीं है बच्चों. सबसे वही बोले, hey sir, you will continue. Class? Which one? Okay. ठीक है, ये लेके मैं छोड़ देता हूँ आपका क्लास. Okay. Next, loan and overdraft facility. Overdraft. draft, DRF, overdraft facility will be available against this deposit. Available against the deposit. So we can say that one. This is green finance. You can say that one. This is अगर question आएगा तो green finance. So this is nothing but this is the green finance. SBI is initiated. First thing sentence you said. SBI has taken the initiative for this one since it is in public sector. कितना हुआ schemes? 5, 6. No, SBI took the initiative. SBI what? SBI is the pioneering. Then everyone has to follow that. Okay? कितना रखते हैं फिर? कल सर को पूछो. Another is better for upliftment of beggars and transgenders. That is a very good topic. I'll take later. How it can, okay? Palak is very much, in a hurried. Beggars are for the transgenders. There is one topic. It will take another 10 minutes, I'll say. Huh? नहीं है तो ठीक है. मेरा ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. I have a record of standing 4 hours, 5 hours. ये वही है भूत. Okay. Thank you. We'll see. अगर मंडे ही हो तो सर को बोलो फिर देखते हैं हम. We'll see that one. हाँ. अच्छा लगा मैंने बच्चों. बोलो पहले. How? हरीश तुम बोल लो सर को. देखता हूँ. Monday I can come. There is no problem. But Tuesday early morning I have flight. I'll back. Okay, thank you all of you. Thank you.
Introducing the Prelims Target course and Prelims test series at ProdEgyIAS. Designed for UPSC Prelims 2026, this comprehensive program offers in-depth classes on history, geography, science and tech, environment, polity and governance, and economy. Stay updated with current affairs and sharpen your skills with our Prelims test series consisting of 50 full-length tests covering all subjects along with CSAT. Join ProdEgyIAS and stay ahead.